Around 3.7 million years ago, the world was a wild and dangerous place. Vast savannas stretched across ancient Africa, mixed with patches of forest and rivers where life struggled to survive. This was a time before civilization, before tools or fire as we know them. Our distant ancestors, early humans, lived among powerful predators and unpredictable weather. Every day was a battle to stay alive. The air was thick with the sounds of roaring beasts and the cries of scavengers. Life was primitive, raw, and ruled by instinct. Yet, even in this harsh environment, something extraordinary was beginning to form within these early beings, a sense of connection, protection, and unity that would one day define humanity itself. In this ancient world, small groups of early humans, known as Australopithecus afarensis, roamed the plains together. They were not strong compared to the predators around them, nor did they have the sharp claws or long teeth of the creatures that hunted nearby. But they had something far more powerful, the ability to think, to plan, and to communicate in simple but effective ways. They walked upright, freeing their hands to gather food, throw stones, or carry their young. Fossil footprints discovered in Laetoli, Tanzania, dating to around this time, show multiple individuals walking side by side. These ancient tracks, preserved in volcanic ash, reveal that our ancestors moved together as a group, perhaps as a family or a small tribe. Even then, they understood that survival depended on staying close and protecting one another. Imagine one of those mornings on the ancient savanna. The sun rises over the horizon, painting the land in shades of gold and red. A small group of early humans moves cautiously through tall grass, searching for fruits, roots, and small prey. The group includes adults and young ones, their alert eyes scanning the surroundings. Suddenly, the sound of rustling breaks the calm. A low growl echoes from behind the bushes. A saber-toothed cat, a powerful predator with curved fangs and rippling muscles, begins to stalk them. The danger is immediate, and panic spreads through the group. But instead of scattering in fear, something remarkable happens. The adults stand their ground, shouting, waving their arms, and throwing sticks and stones. One of the younger members trips and falls, and in that instant, another runs back to help, pulling them up as the group retreats together. That single moment of courage, one human risking their life for another, marks a turning point in the story of humanity. From that point on, early humans began to understand that unity meant survival. They realized that facing danger together was more effective than running alone. These acts of bravery built trust within the group, strengthening the bonds that would one day form families, tribes, and entire societies. Through cooperation, they learned to share food, protect one another, and communicate more effectively. It was this teamwork that allowed them to adapt, to outsmart predators, and to eventually dominate the harsh world around them. Nighttime on the savanna was another test of survival. As the sun disappeared and the cries of nocturnal predators filled the air, early humans huddled together in tight circles. They used the safety of numbers to keep watch while others rested. The group became their shield, their home, and their hope. Every act of protection, every shared meal, and every moment of comfort reinforced the idea that they were stronger together than apart. Slowly, this instinct to protect and care for each other became part of their nature. It was the foundation of human empathy, the same emotion that drives people today to defend loved ones and help strangers in danger. Life 3.7 million years ago was filled with uncertainty. The days were long, the nights were cold, and death was always close. Yet, it was in this harsh world that the roots of humanity took hold. These early people didn't just survive because they were clever or adaptable. They survived because they began to feel, to care, to protect, and to sacrifice for one another. They discovered the strength of unity and the power of compassion, even when surrounded by fear. When we look back through time, we can trace our modern sense of community, courage, and love all the way to those ancient plains. The first time one human reached out to save another from danger, something changed forever. It was more than survival, it was the birth of humanity itself. From that day onward, we were no longer just another species on the savanna. We became a family, bound not by strength or size, but by the unbreakable will to stand together against all odds.